Sir David the Bard. I was done doing videos, but I had a little gal, I guess, subscribed to me. Her name is Lena. I can't pronounce the rest of your name, Lena, but it's beautiful. I would love to hear you say your name. Anyway, Sir David the Bard, and I'm coming to you from the snake pit. I hired a snake pit, and I'm in it. I climbed out of the Mormon snake pit. Now I'm in another one. So anyway, Lena, let me tell you something. You are a little doll. You are a little... You know, I'm telling you, you're giving Marie Osmond a run for her money. And you're younger. I have the Joseph Smith syndrome. I hope you're no more than 14. So anyway, you're as sweet as can be. I just appreciate you watching and appreciate young people like yourself, and such a beautiful girl. And Anna, you know, my crush on you is waning. It's waning. When I see this little gal, I'm going, whoa, homie does roll that way. Anyway, you're sweet. Thank you for subscribing or whatever it is. I'm not sure what subscribing means. Approving? Anyway. I want to do a video that's important to me because I'm, like I said, I tell you all the time, I'm pushing 70. I could die at any time, and I'm not afraid of that. I'm an atheist. I don't want to live with Jesus. I don't want to live with people that want to live with Jesus. He's the worst father I have ever met, and I want to be better than Jesus. So, you know, to you Mormons, you know, Satan rebelled, and the Bard's rebelling. So anyway, I think a lot about death over my lifetime. What it means, where we're going, how we got here, you know, all the things that you think about. Same thing. I've come to some conclusions that have made me comfortable. And they're this. I think evolution is a universal process. It just goes on. Planets, you know, they just go on. Do they have any godlike direction? I don't think so. I think it's a crapshoot. Time is never began and it never ends, and things just happen. And you and I just popped up in this evolutionary process. We're just like a frog or a tree or a baboon or a booboon or a boobah. I don't know. We're just in the evolutionary chain. Now here's what. So I'm happy with my birth. You know, I'm glad we're out of the trees. I used to live in a tree house when I was a kid. I thought I was bitching. Maybe it was kind of like, you know, remembering through the veil. I don't know. Anyway, here's what I think happens. The snakes have taught me this. Now, I don't mean the Mormons. That's another snake pit. I'll always distinguish which snake pit I'm taking my lessons from. The snakes are an interesting animal to me. For one thing, they shed their skins. Now, I wish I could shed this skin, if you know what I mean. And here is the point. Here is the point. Now, I'm comfortable with this. Snakes shed their skins because they've grown. They've grown. And the skin, I guess, got old, and they grow a new skin underneath, or however the new skin is. It must grow from underneath. So I watch that process, and then I think of me and you. I think we do have some type of innate existence. Our intelligence, you could call it a spirit, you could call it an intelligence, you could call it our mind. There's so many words that human beings have for our inner self. I do believe in an inner self, and I'll tell you why. I've never seen anything evolve into nothing. I've never seen it. Doesn't exist. We are in an evolutionary process. Are we going to dissolve into nothing? I don't think so. Are we going to be up in heaven with wings and the Mormons handshakes and pay me, lay me, give me the Reformed Egyptian handshake? I don't believe in that crap either. I don't believe in the resurrection. I don't believe in a lot of things because I've lived too long. I've lived too long, and they're silly. Jonah in a whale, gold plates that no one ever saw. A virgin birth? I talked to my penis about that for years. Finally, the attorneys that were doing the paternity suit said, your defense of a virgin birth ain't going to fly here. I go, hell, it flied back in Jesus' time. Not going to fly these days. So anyway, here's what I think. There is an innate self. How it's connected to the mind, I don't know. Personality, we're all unique. I think death is simply the shedding of this skin. This skin has allowed us 5 senses. It's allowed us to come to a point of existing with other creatures and eating and going to the bathroom and going to college and whatever. This skin has been designed for the input we got. Now, if you're not using your skin to have input, so what? You're going to grow out of it, and you may be a very skinny snake. Your skin will come off, and you'll be just a tiny little wiggly snake. And people will go, holy shit, he didn't learn anything, did he? So, anyway, this is my religion now. I think that we grow, and we develop, and we are made in this skin to bring in information to the brain or the inner self or the whatever you want to call it, the inner human. When we shed this skin, I think we pick up another skin. Now, that doesn't go too far from religion. That's kind of like being resurrected and being all white. And of course, if you're Mormons, you have no penis and you have no vagina if you don't go to heaven. God dang, I want to make sure I go to heaven, so I'll give you 10%. I don't care where the money goes, just don't take my penis. So anyway, I think we pick up another skin. And that skin may have more than 5 senses on it. It may have 10, 15, 20, 1,000, who knows? Who knows? And we live in that skin for a period of time, and that skin is designed to carry on the knowledge that we have. The knowledge we have does not make any sense to me that it's destroyed, that it evolves into nothing. It doesn't make sense to me. That anything that's alive seems to evolve into something. So I believe after death, an atheist, maybe Mormons, I don't know, but I hope I'm in a different line. When I die, this snake skin is going to shed, and I'm going to move right into the next world. And underneath, I have new skin, all the knowledge that came from this skin. And I don't know why I'm thinking of foreskin. See, bipolar people, our minds are just going, foreskin, snake skin. Anyway, we live in the next snake skin, and it teaches us, and it has maybe many, many more input, and we can learn many, many things. Where do we go? I don't know. Maybe we don't have to breathe in that skin. Maybe that skin is electronic, or it's electrical, or it's chemical. I don't know these things, but I do believe I'm on to something here. And I'm probably on a big pile of shit. But it makes me feel good. Because I'm not afraid to die. I've lived the best life I can. If that ain't good enough for Buddha, Muhammad, Mumaka, Yaku, Quetzalcoatl, I don't give a shit. I couldn't do better. Take it or leave it. And personally, I don't care if they leave it. If I go into outer darkness, I'm going to get a group there and a video show going. The Mormons say, in outer darkness you can't see anything. So, I'll be feeling around for different women that I used to know. Oh, here's a new woman. I didn't know you. You damn Mormons. What a silly religion. Anyway. You've heard it from the Bard. I think we're going to shed skin after skin after skin. And I do believe it is an eternal process. Probably had no beginning and no end. And we're just at a point here where we can kind of communicate with each other and pass ideas to each other. But I do look forward to the next world or existence favorably. I think if you and I do well here, we learn the best that we can. When we were babies, when I had little, some of you follow me, I had little Miley Jane here with me for a couple of months. She couldn't do anything. She hadn't learned anything. Good Lord, now the girl's walking and talking a little bit, and that's the way you and I came into this skin. We knew nothing. And now look at us. 70 years old, we still don't know anything. But anyway, take it or leave it. Pay, lay, and ale. Oh God, hear the words of my mouth, and watch a couple of my videos if you don't mind. Don't slit my throat. Don't cut my heart out. Don't slit my stomach. And I want everyone to have this Christmas season health in the navel, marrow in the bones, strength in the loins, and the sinews, power in the priesthood. Be upon me and upon my posterity through all generations of time and throughout eternity. And I'm looking forward to not a new foreskin, just a new snake skin. This part is gone.